We wanted to create an environment in which converts could build community with one another, build bonds with one another. Being a convert to Islam can be very isolating. You can feel alone because you don't quite fit in with the legacy Muslim community. And so converts need a very special type of support to help bridge into the Muslim community in a safe way.
A space like this is essential because many times our communities are insular. They have a strong culture, and that can be a barrier to entry for somebody who is new. People are often very enthusiastic when they enter Islam, but they don't find that enthusiasm reciprocated, or they don't find a welcome in established communities. And then there are some people who may have converted, but they don't have an active community.
Frankness and vulnerability is important because that's how you connect with people, that's how you're seen. If you're not vulnerable enough to tell your story, even when it's a painful story, people can't really appreciate the full scope of who you are. As difficult as it is, it's important to be vulnerable and more so to be frank. Sometimes an act of vulnerability can create a bond or a strong friendship where there was none.
Of our challenges as converts is quite unique. We come from various backgrounds, various struggles, and having a space like this allows them to open up to their stories and how they found Islam, and gives them a sense of belonging and a sense of identity.
I've always dreamed of this. I've been in Islam for over 40 years through the grace and mercy of God. And it's just something that it's needed, it's a staple, because we will not survive if we do not have a strong tribe, and so that we can thrive, as they say. And I see it. I see the dream. I see the passion being lived. We need to focus on our legacy. What are we sowing today? What are we planting today so that we could sow it tomorrow and harvest, so that tomorrow's converts, tomorrow's people that are interested in Islam don't have to struggle and don't have to start from zero as many of us have done.
In order to grow, we have to let down our guard a bit. And I think this is the idea of people being able to let down their guard a bit so that they can actually bond and network properly and begin to experience some personal growth through this event.
This is the first time I've ever been to a conference like this, that it's specifically geared towards converts. It's also really inspiring that they're taking steps addressing this and helping to troubleshoot and network and problem solve for the different aspects of being a convert.
I think being a convert, you face a lot of isolation. I think not having a family to kind of have as an example or to kind of help guide you or help lead you, I think is a little bit isolating in a way. So I think something that converts are really lacking is that sense of community.
A lot of the time, we're not given a space that's like a little bit more exclusive to us. For a lot of us newer Muslims, it's harder for us to find the courage to talk to a sheikh or somebody that's more knowledgeable. And here we have the space to do that.
I think I've gained an understanding of some of my brothers and sisters. I always gain that sense of belonging. These are people who understand me. These are people who relate to me. It's all love. I gain that love.
I have personally gained a lot. It's such a wonderful experience just hearing their story a little bit, hearing their struggles, but also see the diversity of ethnic backgrounds, a diversity of cultures where they come from, how they got introduced to Islam.
I think I've gained a lot of intellectual understanding from some of the sessions we've had. I've gotten to see some brothers that I haven't seen in a long time. I've gotten to make new connections. I've gotten to find shared experiences, shared struggles, shared visions and goals.
Everyone is kind of just being real. You don't feel like that same hotel conference feel. It's something else. There's this intimacy and this authenticity, you can feel it. There's this exchange of Allah's attributes, of seeing the sifat, the beauty of Allah in other people, taking advice, giving advice, all of that, that's what's been happening, and that's what we love. The Mu'min loves this.
Alhamdulillah, it's been so beautiful just connecting with other sisters from all over the country to kind of make those friends that I wasn't able to make previously, just kind of build these connections that, like, inshallah, I'll be able to hold on to going forward, like even after the conference is done.
I've gained so much perspective from people who did what I did this year 20, 30, 40, 50 years ago. It's given me so much comfort. I've gotten connections to educate myself more in the future, people that I can turn to when I need something in the future.